What you are going to see here is basic in Hebrew. I'll try to explain to you what is going on because it's very, very interesting and important. Now, this has to do with the atomic weight of elements. So here you have it in Hebrew, which is fire, air, and water, which is the following. So here, Masat Tomi, the atomic weight of Meiman is hydrogen, so this is 1.000. Then the atomic weight of the carbon or nitrogen is 14.000. And the atomic weight of the oxygen is 1599, almost 16, but basically exactly is 1599. So here you have exactly in Hebrew the explanation, which is fire, which is having to do with oxygen 100. As we said, air, which have to do with nitrogen, which is 1400. Then water to do with oxygen, with hydrogen, is 15.99. So this is what in Hebrew explained very nicely how it is connected with God's name, according to the book of creation, which is basically the God of name is Yud K Vav, and Yud 10, 5, and 6. This is really Gematria Ktana. This is small Gematria. So in my book, went into the Gematria. So I brought many, many ways of Gematria, small one, normal one, place, location, yeah, almost 200 years of different, 200 pages of different kind of Gematria. So here we speak about the small Gematria because we speak here about the physical word which have to do with singles, tens have to do with different kind. So let us now see. So as we said, Gematria, the small Gematria of those elements of the DNA, as we see here, those three main elements, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen. So all this really have it, and looking into it properly, the numbers, small Gematria, as we said, are exactly the number of God name, Yud K Vav K. Now, if you remember, we brought in the other table, very interesting about it. Yeah, in fact, you can see here now clearly, speak about the divine sparks, which is in the physical material, in Hebrew, the explanation here. And here exactly is what you see. Here you have the oxygen, this is the hydrogen, this is the oxygen. So hydrogen, 100 comes to 1, comes to letter Yud, right? 1. Then comes the Pachman, which is carbon, or the nitrogen, which is, as we saw, 1400. 1 and 4 come to 5. Then we saw the water, the oxygen, then we saw the hydrogen, we saw in it 1599 come to 6. So amazing. This is what is written in Book of Formation. There's a elements. Everything was created with letters, and the letters of God, Yud Kei Vav Kei, which are the main ones. The other letter is really combination of all of them. So as it all together, amazing phenomena. Then, if you remember, we went into much more into it. We saw the findings of it was Michael Jordan that he found. Michael Drosnin, he found, as you remember, in the codes, in the D.N.A. code, here you can see it so clearly now. He found when he put in the code, the program, he put the words, which in Hebrew it is, you can see now clearly, which are D.N.A., the spirals of the D.N.A., which is D.N.A. spiralim. Then amazingly, I saw exactly these three letters that we saw before, name of God. 156, which is physical, to do with God name. So it's amazing. Here you have Yud, Vav, 165, exactly what we saw in this finding of the atomic elements, the three main ones, the oxygen, the hydrogen, and the nitrogen, carbon. Also have the word soften, you have the word also code, and God name comes here, and also the seed. We saw all these things, which is really unbelievable to see how in the Torah, Bible code, once in the Torah, this was, as we said, Michael Drosnin found, once in the Torah, the D.N.A., which is built up like spirals, and then on the same skip I found exactly these letters to do with the atomic weight. One, as you remember, the hydrogen, then we saw the 6, the nitrogen, the carbon, then 5, the oxygen. It's an amazing phenomena, as no doubt clear proof that the world was created by God, and he put his signature on all these findings. It's interesting and important, really, cable. I did it in Hebrew, but I took the main part it and tried to explain it in English because it's a very, very important one.